Hey, it's Liam St. John, and you're watching Celeb Secrets TV.
What's going on, guys? Juliet from Celeb Secrets here. It is day one of CMA Fest, and Liam St. John is hanging out with us.
Hey,
Thanks
how's it going?
for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
What's going on? Fill me in.
Well, we just played the Hard Rock stage,
Okay.
started the festival off
Amazing.
at 11:20, had a breakfast beer, and now we're here.
I love that. How was the crowd? How was the vibe? Was it really fun?
They were awesome, yeah. It's my first CMA Fest, so I'm just stoked to be here.
So sweet, so
Yeah.
sweet. Are you going to try and check anything out before you head out?
Yeah, I'll probably just walk through
Yeah.
the riverfront, but we got to hit the road, so.
Yeah, you were telling me. So are you on tour now? What's
Yeah, we got
what's the
a
deal?
few headline dates in Texas, but we're just wrapping them around the Texas Music Revolution Festival.
Okay. Oh, amazing. That's
Yeah.
super exciting.
Yeah.
And what is it about CMA Fest that kind of made you want to perform? Have you been to CMA Fest as a fan before?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
a lot of my buddies
Okay.
played here, and obviously my label,
Yeah.
we got a lot of artists playing here, so
Yeah.
it's just cool to be, in the same pocket as them.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I know you have some music out right now. Can you tell me about those songs in particular?
So just released a couple singles.
Yeah.
Devil in Disguise with Houndmouth. He sounds incredible on it.
Yeah.
I'm really happy we got to do that. And then I released a song with Molly Tuttle called The Greyhound Bus Blues.
Yeah.
And I'm a Molly Tuttle stan, so
Yeah.
I was super excited when
Yeah.
my A&R told me she was going to be on it. So
Yeah, that had to be a pinch me moment. Did
It
you guys
was.
work together in the studio, or how was that collab?
yeah, with Molly, she came into the studio, and she's such a pro. She got it done in 25 minutes. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I know this is kind of the lead up to the album, the debut album that's going to be coming out. Are you
Yes.
excited to finally have a full-length project out?
I'm so excited. It's
Yeah.
been probably 3 years in the making, realistically. But we're releasing the title track on June 13th and announcing the album on the 9th. So it's called
wow.
Man of the North.
Okay, so why Man of the North? You got to dig deep and tell me what's the meaning behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I just I really wanted to dig into the roots of who I am,
Okay.
where I come from, who I come from, and
Okay.
I'm from Spokane, Washington, up in
Nice.
the mountains, and so I thought of this concept a few years ago, then pitched it to my label, and they're like, "We love it." And so I've been writing those songs and just brewing this album up, so I'm excited to get it out finally.
And how does this album really show who you are as a person and an artist?
Well, I mean, it's peeling back all the layers of
Okay.
me as a person lyrically, and it's also showing all four corners of me as an artist. We got, rock and roll heaters, and then some, Molly Tuttle country bluegrass tunes, and then everything in between.
Yeah. So who are some artists that you draw from musically, that inspire you?
I mean, the base, the foundation of me as an artist was probably Ray Charles and Louis Armstrong.
Oh, wow.
I just love soul music so much, and I love the raw authenticity that comes from the blues, and so
Yeah.
that really inspires me lyrically and
Yeah.
also sonically. And
Yeah.
I just like to present my lyrics and my sound as raw as possible, and
Yeah.
just so everybody knows it's the real me.
Yeah. And how do you kind of weave that in with your rock sound a little bit?
I mean, rock and roll is the most raw you can get as a
Yeah,
singer.
it's true.
It's either you hit it or you don't.
Yeah.
So we recorded everything live in the studio,
Oh,
so there's
amazing.
no overdubbing
Okay.
on vocals or anything. It's
Okay.
just what you hear is what we played. So
Yeah, that's amazing. And maybe favorite moment from recording this project?
I mean, it was such a long process. I really just enjoyed working with my producer, Johnny Black. We were in the studio pre-producing all the songs, months in advance, and then rehearsed with the band. Then once we got in the studio, we only had 3 or 4 days to cut 16 songs,
Oh my
and so
gosh.
we did it. And it was cool to have my friends come in and help sing on some of the songs, and so that was
Yeah.
pretty special.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the proudest moment when you go back and look at it and you're like, I cannot believe I did this and it's on my debut album?
Okay, so I mean, there's some really cool vocal things I did that I'm really stoked on.
Okay.
And some just creative direction that I brought into the studio and just helped kind of produce the songs. I'm really proud of how Johnny and I worked together to make the
Yeah.
songs come to life.
Oh, that's so awesome. And what's one thing that you want people really to know about you when they, open up this project and listen to it?
I mean, hopefully they learn everything about me by listening to the songs, but I just want them to you know, listen to it with open ears and open heart, and just like I think that's my priority as a songwriter and as an artist, is to be honest and to speak my truth, and I hope other people can get that from it, and also maybe feel inspired to do the same.
Oh, for sure. And I know, like you were saying, you know, this is your debut album. You are kind of telling people your story, but thematically, do you have like a story that you are trying to tell with this project? Yeah,
I mean, the root of the story is just like, I lived a lot of my life unable to speak my truth, and it suppressed a lot of pain, and that's why I got into drugs and alcohol and stuff, and so I started speaking my truth, and that the relationship with those things became less important to me, and so I just think it's really important that people get the opportunity to speak their truth and live honestly.
Oh no, for sure, for sure. And I feel like music is such a good outlet for you to kind of, you know, pour your feelings out. People say it's kind of like a therapy session a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been really cool to see how many people are going through the same struggles as I did.
Oh, absolutely.
And the only way I could have known that is by being honest in my songs.
Yeah. And you setting any goals for yourself this year?
I mean, we've got a massive tour planned. We're starting in Germany.
Amazing.
And then coming back to the States and doing an entire headlining run all throughout the U.S. But that was my biggest goal, is to get back on the road and start headlining again. And
awesome.
We took a year off to make the album, and so I'm just happy to be back on the road.
Yeah, this is for you. This is it. And we are Celeb Secrets. So do you maybe have any like secrets or fun facts? They could be hidden talents. Just really something that people wouldn't know about you.
Okay, secrets. Well, I used to be a professional track and field athlete.
Wait, really?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to South Africa for a year, competed in the long jump and triple jump after college.
Okay.
And so I can jump really far. I can dunk.
What? Wait, like that's so cool though. Is that your party trick sometimes, where you're like, oh yeah, like I could do this? Yeah,
but now I'm nervous like that I'll tear a hamstring or something, so I don't pull it out as much.
No, not as much. This was awesome, Liam. Thank you so much
for
hanging
so
out
much
with us, and best of luck with everything.
Appreciate it.
Of
You
course.
too. Thank you.